It's a hot one after all. It's 100 degrees today. It's not the first day it's been 100 degrees. It's just a hot summer. Hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday. Currently at the Goodwill, because we dropped some stuff off at Goodwill. Ideally, we would have went through our things when we were still in Myrtle Beach, so we would have had less stuff to pack and bring with us, but we kind of did everything in a hurry. Yeah. And as a result, we moved, and then once we're going through things here, we're like, oh, we could probably get rid of this. So we got rid of some things. We also dropped Mal's lunar mirror painting off of FedEx, so that's on its way, and that is the last painting that you did at the old place. Yeah. Neat. all the new paintings will be done from our new place, and that's actually one of the things we really need to work on today is getting all of the boxes out of what will be Mal's studio.
So we can set up the studio?
Yeah, so you can work.
Yeah.
Probably be helpful. And for now...
Lunch?
Lunch?
I'm hungry.
Do you have anything in mind?
I have some ideas.
Okay. So for lunch, we went to a place called Bibibop, and man, it was good. It's the best way to describe it is it's a bowl place, kind of like if you were to go to Chipotle, but everything is Korean. So all of the ingredients are stuff that you would find in Korean dishes. Mao had rice. I chose noodles at the beginning, and then immediately I was putting stuff in there, and I was like, this is gonna be weird in noodles. Black beans is gonna be weird in noodles. And you know what? It was fine. Everything was really delicious. The ingredients were fresh. They even had a bunch of specialty drinks. I had a passion fruit lemonade, which was really good.
I had hibiscus lemonade.
Was that
It was good. It's not as sweet as I expected, so it's just kind of like a nice light drink.
It was good. They also had free miso soup.
Yeah.
So you could have the miso in there. So Mal told me apparently it's a chain, and they're mostly in like Ohio. So this is one where if you live in Ohio, you could go try it out, because it was really good. It was really good. I would eat there again. The problem is the portions are huge, and yeah, I was able to barely finish mine, and I went in there starving, and Mal did not have a chance, so she is bringing the other half of hers home. But it was really good. Good find.
Thanks.
A little bit later, and the agenda for today, aside from work on stuff, was to make some progress in this room, because I think I mentioned it. God, that light sucks. It won't really matter because this is Mal's studio, or will become Mal's studio, and doesn't really need overhead lights because she's got her normal lights. But man, that light sucks. Mal needs to paint because that's what she does. And this room has had stuff in it, and it still has stuff in it, but you can see that we actually made a big dent in the stuff. It doesn't look like much, but also those were like the heaviest boxes, and we took all of those boxes and we had to move them somewhere. So all of those boxes are games. Like almost every single thing in that room is video game related, and we don't have a place to put it upstairs yet, which sucks. Huh?
I was just talking to him.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I said, good boy, good stretch. He ate it all.
Oh, good.
He likes that flavor.
Yeah. Whenever he got prescribed food, it's like a medicated food. It's a prescription food. The vet prescribed him 3 different foods so we could try them out and see which one he likes. And it's been pretty clear, yeah. I'd say. He got Royal Canin, Science Diet, and Purina. And he really likes the Royal Canin.
Yeah, he does.
Like, willing to eat that all the time. The Purina, he eats most of the time. And then the Science Diet,
If it's a brand new can, I feel like when it's room temp and not from the fridge.
Yeah. there's a lot of variables.
Yeah.
You know.
He's picky.
He
gets sick of things.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I always thought of him as not picky. And I feel like once Sagan died, I feel like he became a little picky, which is strange, but anyway, we have all 3 foods right now. We've been cycling through them and trying to discern what he likes, and it's pretty clear he really likes the science diet. Of course, he might stop. Anyway, where is this? Yeah, I can turn this on. So we moved all of the boxes into here. So now all of the, I say all, most of the video games are living in the dining room, and that's okay because the dining room doesn't have a purpose yet. It's kind of like there's stuff that we want to do with the dining room, but it's kind of a long way off. So we're not really super concerned with it right now. So it made the most sense to put stuff into that room. So my hope is that tomorrow we will finish taking everything out of the studio, and then Mal can actually start setting up the studio. However, Mal won't start painting this week, and that is because we actually don't have everything she needs to do her videos, because while we do have these lights, those are not Mal's lights. Those are the lights that we used upstairs for breakfast stream and game streaming. They are not the lights that Mal used. Mal's lights are actually stronger, and they are still in Myrtle Beach. So we'll be back on Sunday, and we will definitely be getting the lights that day. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting the lights that day because at that point, Mal will be ready to start painting. But yeah, those aren't actually the lights. And to be perfectly honest with you, those lights really aren't quite strong enough to do what we want to do. And what I mean by that is whenever we were using those lights to do game streaming and stuff, and this is gonna verge a little bit into camera talk. Camera talk folks will be interested. Everyone else will go, but it's short, so it'll be fine. Whenever you are doing something in a studio environment, you typically want to try and shoot at the lowest ISO that you can. And we weren't. And it was just because there's not enough light that gets pumped out of those things to allow us to do that. In a better scenario, we would have actually more powerful lights for the game stream stuff and be able to bring the ISO levels down further. For the uninitiated, the ISO controls how much noise is in the picture. So if you have a higher ISO, then the picture gets a little noisier. Does it still look good? Yeah, I mean, I think it still looks good. Can it look better? Yes. And these are the little demons that play inside of my head. That being said, we're also trying to do some different stuff upstairs with game streaming, which I'll show you actually here in a minute. And as a result, we might need different lights anyway. Which one is it? This? No, that ain't it. Is it this one? No, that ain't it. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that flickers. It's terrible, but I've got new lights coming that replace these on Friday, and then this won't be like a light show. Now that I'm up here, I'm actually gonna turn it off and turn on. Yeah, that light's fine. But more importantly, let me turn on these. Where's the light switch? I'm still learning the light switches in the house. God, those lights suck. Okay, yeah, check it out. I've got a couch set up, and here's our television. This is our normal streaming setup. We're working on it a little bit. You will notice that there is a second couch here. That is by design. We're still figuring out exactly what we want to do, but we really like it if we could have, a little extra room in case we had guests. We're working out the logistics of that because we actually wanted there to be even more couch stuff up here, but we have to leave room for other things because there has to be lights in here. And when you already have a situation where the lights that we had didn't adequately light us up to, you know, what I was hoping for, adding more space does require even more light. So we'll look into that and figure out exactly what we need to do. This is also a little far. It's a little far away, so we might adjust it. I'm not sure. And then the other thing is that we have some new plans, and the new plans are going to probably require us to get some different furniture. This stuff will still be used somewhere in the house, but it probably won't be here. So we'll talk more about that as it gets closer. For now, I'm just glad that we took today to set this stuff up, because when I come upstairs and I see that there's just crap everywhere, that's disappointing. And this helps a lot. We're also really close to being able to actually stream up here. There's not a whole lot more that we'd have to do that, and that's exciting. So we'll work towards that, and moving the stuff out of Mouse Studio. So it's coming together. The problem is, on days like this where we do things like this, we don't work very much. So I didn't get a whole lot of stuff done today. I got some, but not a lot, and it's just because moving stuff around and doing all of that takes a lot of time. Also, because I had a bunch of stuff in the loft, it's now in here. So there's Billy's just chilling in here and some other equipment. But also, like, that don't matter. It's fine. I wasn't using that side of the room anyway. We're still figuring it out. Putting the house together is fun. It's a little challenging, I guess, just for the fact that, like, you don't know exactly how you're going to do it, and you're trying to figure it out. And it's a little frustrating, but also it's fun too. So I'm hoping that in a few weeks' time, things will be really set up, and we'll be really happy with the outcome. Hopefully. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we?